Okay, so I just finished watching the podcast with Joe Rogan and Tim Pool, and I thought it was really nice that Tim Pool kind of brought Joe Rogan into the fold and what's going on with the internet culture and everything like that. Tim Pool, as a lot of people might be aware, I don't entirely agree with. However, um, shit, I lost what I was talking about. Do you have anything, Devil?
I know that you were saying something about Tim Pool talking to the Joe Rogan about internet culture and such. I believe. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the interview.
Yeah, yeah. Tim Pool, in my personal opinion, he's a little bit too paranoid. But overall, he is aware of internet culture and where it's at in the modern day, for the most part, ish.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, he's been right on a few things, so I'm not sure I completely agree. But no, I see your point. What happened on the Joe Rogan podcast then?
Um, well, one thing that happened is Jamie, for the first time ever, started doing a little pushback against Tim Pool, or at least tried to, which is really weird. Um, Tim Pool shut him the fuck down. It I don't know. It was they were talking about the OK hand signal.
Ah.
You know, and they were talking about that SWAT team that had that they just like put the OK hand signal below their waist and everything. And at one point, Jamie was telling Tim that no, that actually is a white power hand signal. It's not just an OK thing.
What an idiot. No, just, I'm surprised that he actually thought that. Given their show that it's online, you'd think they'd know more about such things. That was part of a large part of internet culture for a while. A lot of it was just like a kind of a prank to piss off the liberals and the media. You know, to get them to say, "Oh, it's a white symbol."
Yeah, well, throwing out the OK hand sign is it's become more of a fuck you libs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that a lot of people don't recognize, is that the left can't meme. So let's just piss off the libs by doing stupid little arbitrary shit like an OK.
The liberals, the far left, are very easy to trigger. And it's the same thing with the "It's okay to be white."
Mm-hmm.
That was post. That was
Oh,
post
it's it's
to get them to
it's
say
it's okay to be white is one of my favorite fucking trolls.
Yeah, they got them to say it was racist. The whole point of it was to get them to say it, and they did. The sign says it's okay to be white, and yet they people on the internet were able to convince them to go against that, which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. Well, is it okay to be white?
Yeah. Well, apparently not
I I,
anymore.
I, I, I see absolutely nothing wrong with that statement as it
Hmm.
stands.
It's the same as the milk thing. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
only white people can drink milk. That was another troll.
I don't. I only drink white liquids.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Lori McCullough,
Hey, still Tom.
are you gonna talk or are you gonna stay muted?
I'm not sure if he's accepted it yet.
Ah, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. The whole. It's okay to be white thing. I got into issues with people over here in Seattle where they had a lot of issues with that.
Mm.
I
Doesn't have a mic attached, it seems. But anyway, it's all part of just one part of the internet culture. Just trolling the far left by making them say that's racist, this is racist. When you really look at it, it's not really racist. Whole drink milk, it's okay to be white, okay hand symbol. It was people online trying to see how far they can get the far left media to go.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think a lot of them.
I have a buddy of mine that's in my bowling league. Yes, I'm that white. I'm in a bowling league. But uh he was cleaning up some racist graffiti, and it was legitimately racist graffiti. And he was telling me about how somebody came up to him while he was cleaning up this graffiti and said it's okay to be white to him.
Ugh.
And I had to explain to him that it's a fucking meme, dude. Like it doesn't mean anything. That dude probably wasn't racist. He was probably just trying to troll you in real life. And
Yep. I guess he
and
succeeded.
yeah. Oh no, he totally succeeded because he was down at my local bar and bitching about it. And I was like, dude, no. Dude, no. Like it's this dude was trying to fuck with you and you let him win because you're bitching about it at this bar right now.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that inspired me to do is I started writing up a pamphlet of how to understand when somebody's trolling you or not.
That would be useful.
Here's the problem though. If I were to release this pamphlet to the public, then it becomes absolutely useless because anybody that's good at trolling is going to take all of these things and then start trolling in a different way.
Yep. So in the end, you'd be just releasing pamphlet after pamphlet explaining the new system.
Yeah.
The best you could do is hand it to friends and family, and not release it to the wider public.
Yeah, but that's such a hard thing to do. Like to like the people need to understand how trolling works and everything like that. But providing this information to regular people will just change troll tactics.
Mm.
It's an it it's a double-edged sword.
Oh yeah, of course.
By the way, Lori Mikola, you either need to start talking, or I'm just gonna kick you from the call.
I think he's getting his mic. Well, I'll see if I can find my mic at some point. Not sure if he's looking now or not, so I'm not sure.
Wait, oh, is that stillborn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, or still torn, whatever. Oh, if that's him, all right. I'll give him some more time. But yeah, like it's a double-edged sword. I can either try to educate people on how to be trolled, but by educating people on how they're being trolled, then it creates an opportunity for trolls to create new tactics on trolling people.
It forces them to adapt. Which
Yeah.
means we're entering a whole new level of trolling. This isn't normal trolling. This is advanced trolling. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. What
like personally, I'm not a huge fan of like IRL trolling. To begin with, I think the internet should stay the internet and real life should stay real life. But in this modern age, it's bleeding over so much.
Yeah, it is. I would agree. In part, I'd say one way to solve the issue of people being trolled online, or at least stopping them from becoming butthurt, is to tell them you're always being trolled online. You should always react. If you don't know them, they're fucking with you.
I'd always assume it's a troll.
Always assume it's a troll. Always assume. Well, maybe not
assume. I can't.
Assume.
I can't necessarily agree with that though.
Assume's not the right word, I guess. Perhaps always remember the possibility that the person could be a troll.
That's
don't
better.
leave that out of your mind. And you shouldn't take them too seriously, because one, you shouldn't get upset by things so easily, and two, it could very well be a troll. They're just trying to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah, exactly. But what do we do when it starts bleeding into real life? Like my buddy that was working on cleaning off graffiti outside the business that he worked at, and somebody came up and said straight to his face, "It's okay to be white." By the way, that's a IRL troll that happened.
I'd say that there's nothing really we can do. I mean, you can't exactly stop them and tell them to stop. They have every right to, move over to the do these things in real life. Is what I'm saying. But I just feel it's going to bleed through no matter what we do. And a lot of the point of the trolling is for it to pass over, like the "it's okay to be white" posters.
Yeah.
Those were placed in IRL, like in real life places, in colleges and such. That troll job couldn't have been done without actually doing it in real life, somewhere actually physical. Just posting it online would not have done anything.
Mm-hmm.
But actually placing it in colleges got media's attention, and that's how it became a troll job. That's how it succeeded. Without that, it would have failed.
Yeah, well, it's okay to be white succeeded because so many people bitched about it, saying that it was racist, even though it is okay to be white. And they were saying that was some sort of alt-right propaganda, saying it's not okay to be black, essentially.
Yeah, but I think the point of that, the whole "it's okay to be white" thing, is to show regular people, or at least to red pill, in some sense of the word, some regular people, normies, I guess, about what the media will do. They'll take this silly little poster that says it's okay to be white. That's what it says, and they'll say this is an attack on black identity. It's like all it says is it's okay to be white. That's all it says.
Yeah,
The point of that was to regular people.
it's entirely arbitrary, and
Exactly.
it's and surprise, surprise, everybody. It's okay to be white.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else is okay? It's okay to be black. It's okay to be Asian. It's okay to be Arabian. It's okay to be Indian. It's okay to be Native American. It's okay to be indigenous person of all areas. It's okay to be Spanish. It's okay to be Portuguese. It's okay to be I can't think of any other countries right now. But yeah, it's okay for all those things. All those things are okay. But it's also okay to be white. It's fine. It's something that you have no control over. It's just a fucking skin color.
Yeah, and yet they seem to hate their own race.
Liviana's
media.
in the chat. Liviana, it's not okay to be a philosopher. That's something I have to stand against. But by the way, everybody in the chat, there's a link to the Google Hangout in the Lesser Saints Discord. It's in general chat. Just so you know. Oh, and Cats and Ladies saying it's never okay to be a fake Spaniard. I'm not sure what you mean about that.
I think she's saying it's not okay to be Portuguese.
Oh. I think Barb's gonna have some issues with that.
Oh yeah, I think we should report that to him. Yeah, just make sure he understands.
Let me add some people here. Yeah, I started this whole thing because I listened to the Joe Rogan podcast, and I got a much larger. I got a more specific explanation of how little Joe knows about internet culture.
He shows online, but he doesn't know a lot about internet culture, really.
Yeah.
I think it would be certainly a good show if he had some internet savvy people on. People like, I don't know, Sargon, maybe Tim Paul. There's a few people who understand about
not
internet culture.
I think he's okay with Tim Pool. Tim Pool is aware enough.
Well, whoever doesn't matter.
Tim Pool isn't fully inundated or anything like that. Like he's not immersed in internet culture or anything like that. But he knows enough.
Yeah.
He understands it and he knows enough. That's where his plus sides are.
A good episode on his podcast to have Tim Pool on and go through just internet culture and what it means.
Well, that's what a lot of the discussion that he had with Tim Pool on Friday was a few days ago. Yeah, they did a lot of talks about internet culture, and one thing they were doing is one thing that they talked about quite a bit actually was Twitter and YouTube censoring people.
Twitter's always doing
Which
that.
I thought was, huh? What was that?
They're always doing that anyway. It's their modus operandi.
Yeah,
To expect anything
yeah.
different from
Well, I mean, Sarah John can say all Jews are termites and white people are garbage, and then get a job at the New York Times. But if somebody drops the N bomb on Twitter, then all of a sudden you're banned.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Yeah. Twitter. It's not a free speech platform. It's certainly not a place that anyone's safe to say things. I'd certainly say that's.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a free speech platform, but it claims to be. And Jack Dorsey claims it to be a free speech platform. And he said Jack Dorsey was on Joe Rogan's podcast earlier this week, and he said that access to social media should be a human right.
Yeah, and then they ban people. Can't be hypocritical, that is.
Yeah, I got suspended from Twitter because I sent that super racist e-fucked video to Tariq Nasheed. I think you know which racist one I'm talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the chick that force fed black people and kept calling them the N-word and shit like that. and she demanded that they fuck the racism out of her, essentially.
That's horrific.
Super fucked up.
I'm guessing she
However,
was pretty fucking ugly.
no, she was like, her personality made her looks look even worse.
But was she hot?
She was average.
I mean, on a slow day, you know.
Yeah. But like I tweeted that at Tariq Nasheed, and I got suspended from Twitter for like 2 weeks.
Surprised it was only 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised I didn't get a full ban, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame it on Jeff because Jeff told me to tweet that at Tariq Nasheed. So,
Jeff, you should know better.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Yeah. Well, now just by me doing this live stream and saying that, Jeff's gonna get in trouble again somehow.
Hashtag Jeff knew.
Does Sargon know?
Yeah. Does Jeff know? But no, we should certainly start moving on to alternative sites. So I certainly use Minds myself. I'm not a fan of Gab, but
Yeah, I have a Minds account. I also have a Gab account. The problem that I have with moving to other sites, nobody's fucking there.
well, there's certainly a slow movement. There are people moving there.
Yeah, but the only people that are moving there are people that have been banned from other platforms. That's why sites like Gab get called alt-right platforms. It's because people that have joined Gab have been banned from Twitter. It's not an alt-right platform, it's another platform. It just so happens that they've been banned from this other platform, and so they end up here.
Mm. I think
Dude,
it's largely a problem with the corporate culture in Silicon Valley and all that. These big corporations deciding what we can or can't say, what we can or can't believe. It's dangerous, incredibly so. If you want to,
wait, what exactly do you mean by that?
well, they're slowly making things. Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that, and you know, like with Sargon on Patreon. Yeah. Oh, he called Nazis the N word. Okay. So what? It, what, you can't insult
Well, yeah,
Nazis now?
yeah. Sargon, what he said is he was calling the all right people that were trolling around in this chat. He called them white niggers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised with that.
He accused them of behaving exactly the way that they discredit black people behaving. So I have no issues with what Sargon said necessarily, especially with the full context. Um,
Mm.
as an American, the the N word has a very sharp ring to it, I should say. Um,
Mm.
but I don't necessarily see any issues with the word. I think people give that word too much power. Um, but Sarg kicked off Patreon for that because that wasn't even on his channel. It wasn't something that was posted on Patreon.
Exactly.
It was something entirely separate.
And
It
that's the
was
thing.
a
Patreon's rule.
it was a live stream on somebody else's channel where he said it, and Patreon bans him from their platform, and it was nothing to do with his own channel. It had nothing to do with Patreon. He wasn't getting paid for that or anything.
Exactly, but that's the thing, right? Their rule specified that that was it has to be on their platform before they'll take action. It wasn't on
Mhm.
their platform. It wasn't on Patreon itself. So even if it had been on his channel, it still wouldn't have been on any of their business because in their TOS, at no point does it say, "Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that." It only says what you can or can't say on Patreon itself, not on.
Yeah, which is totally fine.
So what he said should not have caused any problems at all. So that's what I mean by the Silicon Valley culture of like taking away people's rights. You can't say this, you can't say that. It's true for Twitter, now true for Patreon, sadly. Yeah.
Well, Patreon came out like a month or so ago saying we're also going to take in things that you do in real life into account when it comes to banning.
Which is stupid. Because that's
Yeah.
the thing. All they are is essentially a payment processor. It they're not they're not one second, my friend.
By the way, hey Giovanna.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you.
All
How
right.
you doing?
I'm okay. It's cold here. How are you?
I'm good. Um,
Again.
so what's up, Devil?
That's right. Someone just arrived at the door and all that. um, what was I saying?
Patreon suspensions, being suspended for things that aren't on the platform.
Yeah. So you're seeing a lot of these platforms ban people for things that don't even take place on their platform. I mean, you saw back in the day Milo being unverified on Twitter. So is he no longer Milo? Is he no longer the real him? Yeah, that verified check mark isn't
Yeah, well,
for
yeah,
isn't for
the unverification of people, I think, is total bullshit because they were a verified user. Why are you taking away their verification? They are a verified user.
exactly. It's a way of unpersonalizing them. It's a way of them. The way they see it now, I assume, is them supporting them. And we can't give this person a verified check mark because they believe these things. And that be seen as us supporting them, which is stupid. Yeah, it's just telling they're fans of this person. This is the real person. This is the real them.
Yeah, but they decided they're not going to use it for that anymore. It's now like it means Twitter approved or some shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Which is
it's a bunch of bullshit. Like, I'm starting to become a bit of a public figure. I should be able to be verified.
I mean, shouldn't everyone be verified?
Anybody that actually provides like any sort of ID to Twitter should be able to be verified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that not to be the way it is. And yet, somehow, Milo's no longer Milo. I'm not sure about Sargon. Sargon tried to become verified, but they always ignored him
Yeah,
until he finally got banned.
they constantly denied him verification. Count Dankula, he got verified because he became a public figure because of his whole court case.
Which I was quite surprised about. The fact that they actually.
Yeah, I was actually surprised he got verified too. Yeah.
Was. You wouldn't think they'd actually do that. But apparently, okay, he's verified. I'd like to see their rules for who can be and who can't be verified now. As in, because obviously, the verification mark, the tick mark and all that, obviously doesn't mean this person's the real person. It means we approve. So, what is the categorization? What is the rules for that? Who gets verified?
So they should change the name of it from verified to like we approve of
Endorsed.
this person or something, right?
Endorsed. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, no, I wouldn't even say that because like Twitter by no means endorses Count Dankula's actions and his speech and everything. So they don't endorse him. He was just verified so that other troll accounts that tried to use the same name wouldn't pop up.
Well, that's what it's meant to be.
Yeah, that's
What
what
is
it's
it
meant
now?
to be.
What is it now?
And me as Jables Boogly, and wait a second, I might even dox myself right now. My real name is Jacob Buss, and But I should be able to use the moniker Jables Boogly, and I should be able to be verified as long as I provide Twitter with the information that I'm not a total troll account.
Mm.
Just half troll, right?
I honestly, if you look through my Twitter feed, like 90% of my tweets is me making fun of Fat Pat and Sophane. And give them a bunch of shit for never releasing that Jeff Holiday video. Hashtag release the Jeff Holiday video.
What video is it?
Oh, they recorded a video with Jeff. They did like a whole like hour and a half long behind the scenes thing for the video, but they never released the actual video.
I see.
I'm looking at you.
Whoa. Man, it's been cold here lately.
Yeah. But yeah, Twitter verification shouldn't be an issue based on ideology, especially when they unverify people. That seems sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
By the way, Crab, go ahead and Google my name. You're not going to find shit.
If you Google my name, you'll find if you Google my name, you'll find my old address. Ha.
Fuck it. You might even find my current address if you Google my name, but I don't fucking care. Come over, have a beer with me, Crab.
I'll send you some shit in a bag.
Please don't.
The only reason you'll find my address is because I donated enough money to Bernie Sanders in 2016 that I was on the list he had to turn over to the FEC.
The only thing you're gonna find is nothing on me. If you dig really deep, you might find some sort of criminal record, but I technically have a clean record.
I mean, if you go far enough back, you can probably find me doxxed on using that news group, but I've moved since then, too, so, huh.
Oh, and, hey, Derpy, we're just doing a Google Hangout. There's a link in the general chat in the YouTube Saints Discord. Yeah. Should I just keep doxing myself?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Sure, I live at 1004 South Cloverdale Street.
Yeah, Jesus fucking. Facepalm. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. My local bar that you can constantly find me at is Loretta's Northwesterner. Yeah. Hey, Derpy.
Hey.
Hey, Derpy.
Hello.
Hello.
So we've been talking about Tim Pool's appearance on the Joe Rogan podcast, and
I think it was badass.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's really good. It's
I've got a link to it. I just haven't had time.
The entire thing is just Tim Pool educating Joe on internet culture. That's pretty much the entire fucking podcast.
You did this. This is white power, I guess. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This is totally not the whole game.
Fuck.
That was the weirdest fucking thing though. Is like Jamie never pushes back. He hardly talks at all. And he was doing pushback on Tim about the whole fucking circle game. And doing the okay run.
The funny thing is, if you look in the comments, people are pointing out the fact of he was like, "Oh no, they're whites. No adults do." And then later on in their same conversation, he goes, "Yeah, we do. We play that. Me and some of my friends played that." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Well, Jamie during that podcast, he said, "Yeah, I still play that game with my friends."
Yeah. It's just stupidity, man. It's like, my God.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta be such a fucking fool, man?
Well, yeah. Well, that's another thing we're talking about is the whole troll job with the "It's okay to be white" posters.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, you remember that like a year and a half ago?
Oh yeah, of course. And it's still okay to be white.
We've already had this chat too. It is okay to be. Hey, it is okay to be a philosopher, motherfucker.
Exactly.
It's not okay to be a philosopher. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Plato rules.
Actually, can we actually work on that and start a trending hashtag? Hashtag it's not okay to be a philosopher.
No, you start a hashtag that says Plato rules, or the Holy Trinity is Plato, Nietzsche, and Wittgenstein.
Oh, god damn it! No. No. No.
That moment that you gotta put your.
I got roped into a conversation earlier today about how no atheist has ever read the Bible.
Oh
What?
my!
That's horseshit.
Yes. Especially since I'm a person that's read 7 different translations of the Bible.
Fucking bitch.
What is?
But apparently I haven't read the right Bible, is what I was told.
And it's frozen.
What is it you're drinking, Derpy?
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch?
Butterscotch beer. Flying Cauldron, non-alcoholic.
Oh.
And I froze it.
Well, never mind. It's non-alcoholic. That means it's garbage.
Yeah, and your beer.
It's still delicious as fuck, man.
Might be tasty. Still garbage.
Oh, it's so good. Why the fuck did
by the
I
way,
do that?
Crab90 in the chat. Please just call me G because of the ways you just sound like Angel, constantly trying to dox me.
Angel?
Jables?
Yeah, you guys know Angel, right?
I remember that guy. He was kind of odd.
New Zealand dude, dumb as fuck.
Wasn't he the one that was always talking about some kind of occult stuff?
Yeah, he claimed to be a Christian, but constantly practices the quote-unquote dark arts. He doesn't do that anymore. He's rehabilitated.
Uh-huh.
What?
However, what I found out also is that he cooks meth, and
That's always fun.
He constantly hits on underage girls.
Oh
So,
boy. Sounds like a real wiener.
I think, yeah, I think we got him arrested a couple weeks ago. I can't know for sure, but
sounds like a real Anthony Weiner.
Oof.
Hey, there was a meme going around. The Democrats were going to nominate for president and vice president that guy Holder for vice president and Anthony Weiner for president. So it was going to be the ticket Weiner Holder 2020.
Yeah. God damn it. In all serious talk, though, about Tulsi Gabbard.
I like Tulsi.
Yeah,
I talked about her on the show I released yesterday.
I haven't caught that video yet. Deborah, what do you think about Tulsi?
Oh. As long as it's not Warren, as long as I can keep my weapons, and if I want to smoke weed, I can, and drink, and I don't give a shit.
Yeah, she's for all of that.
Yeah, I think Tulsi's for legalization.
Yeah,
Let me look it up.
She did a video a couple of days ago where she was talking about people being arrested for smoking pot and how it wasn't fair.
Tulsi Gabbard, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Tulsi Gabbard.
She also constantly criticizes people that are currently in the political system for bragging about not having cell phone or just having flip phones.
Excuse me.
And not being involved in the internet, which is what is a major driver of her culture. She's super critical of people that aren't involved in that. She's from Hawaii. She's also a person of color, so I think she could get a bunch of votes. I think she could get a bunch of votes based on that alone from the bullshit feminists. She's a she's also a veteran. So
yeah, she's a major. She's a major in the Hawaii National Guard. She did 2 tours of duty in what? Iraq?
Have you seen Joe Kennedy?
She was extremely concerned about things going on in Syria, so she went there herself outside of her service.
Yeah, Joe Kennedy, the literal drooling aristocrat.
Joe Kennedy. Oh, god damn it. It's not gonna... he looks like a total, ginger fuck. Like the stereotypical, ginger boy.
Derpy, send me a link or drop a link in the chat. You don't need to show me your phone directly. Yeah, drop a link in the chat. Also, crap, join the hangout.
God damn it, God. Where is it?
Where's what? Just drop the link into either DM me on Discord or
such a fucking he looks like straight. Oh my god. He looks straight like this typical ginger.
Yeah.
Oh
JFK
god.
was ginger. Is there
Oh, I
something
wouldn't doubt
wrong
it, but
with gingers?
he just looks
I have a
like
niece.
he
that's
really
ginger.
has no soul.
Check that Count Dankula live stream with Copper Cab, where he got Copper Cab.
Is
to
he
say
a
the
troll? Because
for
my fucking god.
Oh no, Copper Cab's a troll for sure.
Because I could not take that whole chat seriously.
Nobody could. Were there people trying to take that chat seriously?
I didn't know if he was serious or not. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because I like as far as I know, like total troll, and Count Dankula got Copper Cab to say the 14 words, but for gingers, not just white people.
I don't even know. All I know is he's not going to be in an ethno state. He couldn't be in an ethno state. He's too damn ginger.
You're practically ginger. What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you sure about this? Oh, just kidding. Depending on the light, yes.
Yeah, your video quality is garbage. So
it's supposed to be 1080. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Derpy. I got permission by the only black guy in Seattle to say the N-word.
Do you know how many people I have been okayed by? Quite a few people.
Been okayed by for what?
I've been okay to say it. By a bunch of them. And even if I didn't, do you really think I care?
Nah, I don't think you care overall. Do you really think I care overall?
No.
However, it is nice for somebody to give me that pass. So.
Uh-huh. Delicious.
See, this is why I don't stream Sunday morning. There's only 2 people watching now, and one of those people is me.
I was watching, but now I'm on.
Yeah. I tried to get Jeff to come on.
You had more people watching, and then you dragged this all in, so we're not watching anymore.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have people on the show than people watching the show, honestly.
Oh.
I'm trying to get Nick and Jeff to join in, but or maybe Billy the
I don't
Fridge.
think they're even around right now.
Nick's around.
Last night I kind of had fun with him on them on Apex.
Yeah, Jeff's been streaming Apex a lot lately.
Yeah, Jeff loves Apex. And the only time that I've played is with him.
Yeah,
Fucking
maybe I
hell,
should
dude.
get Apex. So I can play with
It's
Jeff.
free, bro.
Jeff keeps telling me. No, I haven't downloaded. I haven't downloaded. I just haven't played it yet.
Fucking cold.
Man, what I'm really trying to do is oh, hey crab. What I'm really trying to do is get Billy the Fridge on here.
I thought we were all going to do a thing together. LSD and my show and Drunken Peasants and somebody else you were talking about.
Oh yeah. Doing a full combo stream.
Yeah.
YouTube Saints, Drunken Peasants, all that shit. It's really difficult to organize something like that, Liv.
Yeah.
So,
Right?
Well, you said January and it's fucking February now.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna be able to do it in January, and I was wrong. So I was very much mistaken. When one of the big issues is Ben from the Drunken Peasants doesn't want to promote anything that that he doesn't know entirely. He tries to stay out of trouble, and one way that he does that is he doesn't promote anything that he's not behind 100%.
Well, I mean, I've got like less than 100 videos. I'm sure he could watch them all in a couple of days.
You have like 3 or 4 hour long live streams, though. So.
Yeah, well, okay. I got one that was 6 hours, man. Whoa, that was crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that one that I was on that I fell asleep during?
Yeah, you fell asleep in the. I don't know if fell asleep is the right way to describe it. I think you passed out. You were pretty drunk.
Yeah. That's fair.
I don't think my attention span is long enough for a 6-hour video.
I was on the show, and my attention span wasn't long enough for that.
I prefer to just turn on the camera, say something real quick, then turn it off.
Yeah.
Short, simple. Keep it simple, Giovanna.
No. Hey, this one that I just released in 3 parts was almost 4 hours, and then when I went and did the editing, it came out to be a little more than 3 hours. So I managed to cut out an hour of me clearing my throat and saying and stuff like that.
Wannabe moon pie.
Is that a moon pie?
It's a little Debbie moon pie.
Ah,
So it's a wannabe moon pie.
it's a baby moon pie.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So are we all insomniacs? We all couldn't get to sleep tonight.
I was asleep.
No, I'm used to getting up at 5 in the afternoon for work.
Yeah, no, I was just bored, so I decided to do a live stream. Just fuck it, why not?
I was just laying in my bed, frustrated that I can't fall asleep.
Yeah, but Liv, that's why I'd like to do live streams, because it's preserved forever.
Mm-hmm.
We only have one live stream that's unlisted, and that's when Rimshi and I called out Angel for his hypocrisy. We caught him lying.
How many views does that have? Or did have before you?
Well, no, we enlisted it right off the bat. Enough to. I think it has 69 views.
There's one video Drunken Peasants did with Galen, TJ's friend, and Eggman, where Galen just really, just goes off on Eggman for some drama he was involved in. TJ compared it to a courtroom drama. It's interesting.
Yeah,
I haven't done all day. All I've been doing is playing Mass Effect all day long.
I've been playing Odd World Adventures Odyssey.
I've seen you. Well, I should say I've seen it on Discord.
Yeah.
That you have. I'm so close to almost done with Mass Effect 1. Fully everything done.
Yeah. Motherfucker. Where is that video?
Oh wait, I didn't do the Batarian stuff yet. I guess that's tomorrow after work.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
And then wanting to go shooting, and then I'm like, it's snowing. It's too damn cold. Besides the fact that I was driving last night. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Almost fucked up twice. Yeah. Slipped and sliding like twice last night. I was like, yeah, this is interesting.
Oh, so the Angel Caught Lying video has 71 views.
I watched some of it. It was long video.
It's our most. I think it's our most viewed video, and it's enlisted.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Do you want to message me the link in Discord so we can watch it?
You want the link to it?
If you want, if you're okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
I will not tweet it out.
Tweet it out. I don't give
If
a
you want
fuck. It's only unlisted because it's it's not the show.
No.
Like this whole live stream might go unlisted later on. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just dropping the link in general chat in YouTube Saints Discord.
What are you doing? What are you doing now, Derpy?
Making some green tea. I'm cold as shit downstairs, so I keep moving. One, because I've been sitting all goddamn day. Two, because it's cold as shit downstairs. And three, cold as shit downstairs.
Hey, Derpy. In the back over there, is that like a little mini water cooler that would be to your left? Yeah,
That one?
We're
Yes.
pointing right now.
Yes.
Little mini water cooler.
Yeah. Well, it's a
That's cute.
water machine thing, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't heat, doesn't cold, make it cold, nothing. Just sits there.
Just dispenses water.
Yep. Just dispenses water. Yeah. Then I have a fat ass cat just chilling up on my bed. Not fat, but
Man, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know why I started this live stream.
that's usually how it happens.
Oh my!
Just like I want to chill.
Well, no, the funniest part about it is like I was hanging out in the YouTube Saints Discord. Nobody was joining any of the voice chats or anything, but once I started a live stream, all of a sudden people started paying attention.
I think it was the title. The title was the reason why.
Isn't that like a
Jables event?
Well, it's the spotlight effect. You know, you go into some bar, no one cares, but you stand up on a box on the street corner where more people can see you. All of a sudden, you're an event. You're no longer just some random guy. You know, you're
for the people
proclaiming yourself.
Ooh, that's true. Wait, that's
Ooh,
she's a little hottie too.
That makes sense.
Wait, who? You're not talking about Kamala Harris, are you?
No, Tulsi.
Oh yeah.
Please shut the fuck up about Kamala Harris.
I can't stand her.
Okay, so Kamala is one of the least progressive candidates that the Democratic Party is putting forth right now.
Yeah.
Reason did a video on her, and apparently she did some shady shit when she was a prosecutor.
Oh, she did all kinds of
Yeah,
shady shit.
she. I might be wrong on this, so correct me if I am wrong. But from what I've been reading and what I've been hearing from other people, is that she specifically enforced other laws and things like that that allowed her to put more people of color in prison than white people.
One of the things that she did was she started prosecuting. One of the things she did was she started prosecuting parents of children who were being truant in schools, and the higher proportion of those people were um, in poverty, and so people of color living in the projects and stuff like that. And it's kind of stupid, and she laughs whenever they say we need more schools and less prisons, because in her mind it's better to punish people after they've done something than give them an education to prevent them from doing something.
This sounds familiar.
She also has kept people in jail. Wait,
This
she
is the
also
constant cycle of poverty breeds crime. It's a
right,
constant cycle.
right, and she also has kept people in prison on technicalities whenever she knew that they were innocent. It was like, well, you filed a day too late on your appeal, so you've got to stay, and shit like that.
Yeah, that's fucking garbage. She lost my vote before she was even thrown up.
Yeah, I knew what she was back in 2016, and they're all like, y'all are just digging up shit on these people now and doing personal attacks. And I'm like, no, you look at their record. That's not a personal attack, dumbass. See, I just made a personal attack by calling you dumbass. That's a personal attack. But if I look at someone's record, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, a couple days ago, I was looking through the voting record of Tulsi Gabbard. I have plenty of disagreements with some of the things that she voted on. The things that concern me more about Tulsi are the things that she straight up abstained from voting on. What was that?
And what are those?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to bring up the voting record again. She's abstained from voting on a lot of shit. So,
as long as she sides with getting rid of the Hughes Act, the import ban, the this and that, and decriminalize goddamn drugs, and
She brings our military back home
get
from
the
abroad.
fuck out of the goddamn Middle East.
Closes up
yeah.
military bases
Let
abroad.
them fucking fight it out.
But like somebody else said a couple of years ago, if Exxon wants to, have a war, let them send their own people over there to fight it.
Exactly.
Here's one thing that she abstained from voting on is Government Employee Fair Treatment Act.
What is that?
I don't know what that is entirely.
It sounds like if there's a shutdown, they would be able to pay.
Vote to pass it was a vote to pass a bill that requires back pay for federal workers missing paychecks as a result of the government shutdown.
Yep.
Yeah, but there was some other stuff that was added into that too.
Oh, okay.
There was other stuff.
There was looking into it, there was nothing else added into it. She just purely abstained.
That's
That's not a big one. Protecting family and small business tax cuts. She didn't vote on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I overall, looking through her voting record, I don't have any issues overall. I don't like when people in government abstain from voting, though. That's my thing. They can vote yay or nay, but if they abstain entirely, I don't like that. But there's very few things that she's abstained on, and it's
I think the purpose of abstaining is like to avoid conflicts of interests.
In general, it's to avoid conflicts of interest, but overall, it's more to keep you out of some sort of controversy. Like I'm literally looking at her voting record right now. She has voted yay and nay on many things that are very controversial. It seems like the things that she does not vote on are the things that would really throw her into massive controversy. So,
which could be a positive or a negative.
Maybe you should email her.
Yeah, positive or negative. I mean,
for the fact of
it was like a week or two ago. She declared that she is going to run for president, and I can tell you right now, based on things that I've looked into, she pretty much has my vote.
It was last Saturday that she made her official campaign launch and officially declared, but she was on Van Jones' show on CNN or something like a week before that and kind of preemptively announced that she was going to and said she would be making an announcement in the next week. So it was last Saturday that she actually launched her campaign.
Yeah, Liv, you're a very outside party person, so I'm actually really curious what you think about her.
But I think Tulsi is the only person so far who has declared her candidacy for the Democratic nomination that I would vote for in the primary.
I think she's the only anti-war candidate, which is not my vote.
Yeah.
I just haven't found anybody that's like actually like I want this person.
I mean, she was the vice chair. She was the vice chair of the Democratic National Committee back in 2016, and she stepped down from that position so she could endorse Bernie Sanders. So
yeah,
that was ballsy.
Yeah.
It's ovaries.
Tulsi Gabbard versus Rand Paul. How would that go?
Tulsi Gabbard versus Rand Paul. She's not that libertarian, so just it's a that's a non-debate because they have different views overall.
I still say that we just need to annex the fucking left and right, the Democrat and Republicans, and just throw everybody up on a fucking podium. Tell us what the fuck you want to do, and just do it that way. Make a whole list of
here's where the problem is. Here's where you fucked up yourself, Derpy.
Politicians lie.
2016 was the year for an independent party to actually join in for the primaries and get involved in the debates, but nobody fucking voted for a third fucking party.
I did.
I did. Jill Stein.
I
did.
still say
Done, yeah.
we just need to stop
I voted.
that.
I voted Jill as well.
Just
But,
fucking throw everybody up on a goddamn podium. Just fuck it.
No,
Although
you can't just do that. Do you want me up on a podium, Derpy?
Damn right I do.
Yeah, you can't just throw everybody up on a podium. Because you throw me up on a podium, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call everybody a fucking asshole and a motherfucker, and tell everybody to get their shit together.
Hey, it worked. It worked for Cicero.
All the candidates, just throw them up on there and just be like, tell us what you want to do. Period.
That's fine. But what people need to do is vote for a third party, because in order to get involved in the debates, the third parties need 13% of the vote.
That's why I'm saying it's a fucking stupid thing to have a two-party system. Just throw everybody that wants to be a fucking president on a goddamn podium.
George Washington also said that it was dumb to have a two-party system.
George Washington said it was dumb to have parties at all.
And then we can actually have
Well, he didn't want parties at all because it would lead to a two-party system. That's what it's against. It wasn't the fact that there were parties, but he knew that having parties in general would lead to a two-party system.
And that's the problem we're having right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, guys, I'm going to head out. I need to go back to bed. It's too cold for me to stay awake, so I will catch you all later.
All right.
Okay.
You're not even going to stay awake for 10 more minutes so we can hang it at 4:20?
No, because it's cold, man. It's cold. I'm going to get under the covers and go to sleep.
All right. Have a good night, Liv.
Y'all take care.
Good night. Okay. Stay warm.
I'm over here just cuddled up in my fucking blanket.
How do I get out of here?
How do I get out of here?
How do you get out of here? You hang up the call. If you move your mouse around, it should give you like a little hang up signal at the top.
I'm on my phone, so I don't know what I'm doing now. It's all. I'm still here and I've gone out. It's fucking weird. Oh, there it is. How the hell do I get back in there?
Turn off your phone.
No.
Just turn off your phone.
That works. Another phone.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Take the battery out. All that shit. All right.
Smash it on the ground.
Oh, shit.
The Libertarian Party actually sent me a starter packet for how to run for office, and it's got me intrigued. Should I run? You think I should run for local office? Like a city council?
I don't see any problems, dude.
Like, I probably won't win, but like, what if I just declare my candidacy for the media attention, just to stir the pot?
People would hate me.
Yeah,
I think the only people that I actually get is the Joe and a couple other people. That's it.
Derpy, you should never run for any sort of local office. I'm gonna now.
Why?
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 Why not?
Because you're a cunt.
Huh?
He's a what?
You heard me.
What'd you say,
You're
Jables?
a cunt. Because you're a cunt.
Maybe that's what we need.
I just pictured a campaign poster, "Cunt for president."
Maybe that is what we need.
President. You'll have all the guns you ever want.
You're not the cunt that we need.
I am the cunt cunt we need.
No, you're not.
I am the cunt that we need.
Oh, wait, no. It is a better one. I'm a cunt. Grab me.
Oh, grab her right by the pussy.
I'm coming after Trump. He can grab me all he wants.
Oh my god.
This cunt grabs back.
Yes, that's the best one. Use that. This cunt grabs back.
Oh god. Green tea.
I think Tulsi Gabbard should have her campaign slogan be "This cunt will shoot you."
That would be a very interesting slogan.
Yeah, I don't even know what her position on gun rights is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What?
Gun control.
I just realized we've been streaming for so long, and I didn't even check if I was going through the right microphone. Okay, we're all good. We're going through the right microphone, I think.
I can hear you clearly.
She has called for reinstating a federal ban on military-style assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
She what?
Comprehensive background checks, closing the gun control loophole, making sure
There's no
terrorists
such
don't
thing.
buy guns. Yeah, it seems like Democratic talking points. Don't we already have background checks?
Everybody does. There's no such
Wait.
thing as gun show loophole.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Tulsi Gabbard. I'm on. I'm moving this page.
You're
Okay. Let's see.
a pro Tulsi Gabbard website.
Well, yeah, it's state's opposition.
For some reason, I feel like that website's going to be a little biased.
Well, yeah, it's her website, her campaign website.
As a consistent record for advocating for.
I would personally prefer to
I mean, has PolitiFact published something on her?
Yeah,
Nope, she can't get me.
As much as I would like to vote for her, I would much rather just look at her voting record as opposed to looking at her own fucking website. Consistent record of advocating for sensible gun control. What do you declare sensible gun control? Tulsi has a consistent record of advocating for sensible gun control. She called for reinstating a federal ban on military assault weapons. That means and high-capacity magazines. That also doesn't mean anything unless you put an actual number on it. Requiring comprehensive background checks. Okay.
You know what weapons she is talking about?
I don't know what comprehensive means in this context. Closing the gun show loophole. There is no gun show loophole. And making sure that terrorists are not allowed to buy guns. How do you identify terrorists? Tulsi has an F rating from the NRA. Okay.
This is an assault style weapon.
Hawaii Rifle Association and a 100% by the Brady campaign to prevent gun violence. She is focused on building bipartisan solutions that can actually be passed into law rather than using the issue as a partisan political football. That paragraph means nothing.
PBS does something even vaguer.
This would be an assault-style weapon.
I am an assault-style weapon, if you really want to get down to it.
That sentence from PBS, it's even vaguer. It means even less.
The fact that it has a cleaning rod on it, it's really... Some of the shit is stupid. Like, really
Put that down
stupid.
before you shoot yourself.
Huh?
Put that down before you shoot yourself.
I don't even have a mag inside. I don't even have a round in.
I'm going to turn on my camera for just a second. Even more, even though I've already revealed my
I've never seen
real first and last name.
Technically, any Glock that carries double stack would be technically an assault style weapon. A high capacity too.
Yeah, but people that don't understand guns, they're gonna call everything a high capacity sort of assault weapon. Bloody, 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 blah. People that don't understand weapons don't fucking understand weapons.
Actually, wait. Did she say military style? This is a stupid fucking thing to say. Linkages between firearms and suicide. Firearms and suicide. Any which way, if you're wanting to kill yourself, you will.
Yeah, themselves.
Huh?
Or somebody else is going to find a way to do so.
Yeah. I've seen people...
Anybody that is going to
train tracks,
kill themselves or something to find
jump
a way to
off
do so.
High places, hang themselves, shoot themselves in the face, shoot themselves in the chest.
Like my dad worked at a prison. He taught me how to make a bunch of shanks out of pretty much anything. I could stab you with a piece of newspaper. No problem. Super easy. All it takes is newspaper and water. That's all it takes for me to create a knife out of a newspaper.
Yeah. We can't show you because YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Or we would.
But we can't show anybody. However, what we can do is say roll up newspaper real fucking tight and then soak it in water and then let that dry and then you'll get a nice hard fucking shank. But other than that,
hell, there's a way to make an AR an actual fucking full auto with just a coat hanger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember one year I was at church camp and I made a shank out of a pine cone and I made a taser out of a disposable camera.
Funny thing is, there is a channel that makes knives out of random fucking shit. I'm surprised he's still on fucking YouTube.
He's on YouTube because it's fun. It's the same reason why that one dude what the fuck is this channel? The dude that started the YouTube Union. York Sprave.
I don't know what that is.
He has like a crossbow channel.
Oh, okay.
He makes a bunch of weapons out of all sorts of shit, and then he started a YouTube union where people can combine together to tell YouTube that they're fucking up, essentially. Yeah. Long story short, but yeah, back in the day though, I like the YouTube channel about making weapons out of random shit. Because I can turn a disposable camera into a taser. Nothing. No response on that one.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. Don't become a criminal, I guess.
No, I'm not a criminal. I'm like Liam Neeson from Taken.
I have a certain set of skills.
I remember one YouTube channel that did. I think it did gun reviews and demonstrations, and it was by this guy who I think he was from Georgia, but he always did his videos with a Russian accent, which I don't know why. I guess for
Fuck! What is his name?
I forget his name.
FPS, are you talking about FPS Russia?
Yeah.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah, he got in trouble for quite a few things, actually. Legal trouble.
Well, yeah, didn't he get in trouble or
Something like
accused
drug
of killing his bankroller that owned a gun shop?
I think it was some sort of drug charge, firearms charges,
I have to look it up now.
and
I thought he was accused of killing his bankroller who owned a gun shop.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
All right.
Dmitry Potapov. I think that's his name. See something in Gizmodo. Drug-related arrest. Sting operation from the feds. I don't know how accurate this is.
Motherfucker.
Maybe.
Can you just bring
Was found shot dead in his own gun shop. Okay, yes, you might actually be right about that.
I posted in the chat, the Hangout chat.
Yeah, but you can just bring it up on your own screen and then present your screen to everybody else, and we can just read through it.
Oh, right. Share entire screen. You see it?
Yep.
Let's see. Pick up. But this is from August 25th, 2017. No, not too long ago.
Yeah, and just to make sure, gonna present you to everybody.
feds have searched Myers' properties looking for illegal weapons once before. If this isn't a sting operation, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms stumbled across a huge stash of weapons seemingly by accident. But it really doesn't seem like an accident. It's kind of a awkward way to phrase the sentence. Doesn't really those two sentences don't really tell us much of anything. ATF only obtained a search warrant for the property in Carnesville, Georgia, after the local sheriff caught the 31-year-old gun enthusiast receiving one local source reports butane honey oil, a marijuana concentrate, the U.S. Postal Service. Oh, that's mailing it to the Postal Service. I think it's a big no. Agents confiscated over 50 firearms, drug paraphernalia, and more drugs, possibly butane honey oil. No illegal explosives were found on the property. Was he suspected of having explosives?
I don't know.
Myers was facing a felony charge for possession of a Schedule I substance with intent to distribute, as well as a misdemeanor charge for possession of drug-related objects. ATF seized the weapons because of a federal statute that prohibits any illegal drug user from having firearms. In 2013, Myers' business partner, Keith Ratliff, was found shot in the head at the offices of FFL Industries Global LLC, his gun shop. Well, police believe Ratliff was murdered, perhaps by someone he knew. The killer was never found. Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Wikipedia says that there's no updates on his thing either.
Yeah.
And his numerous controversies.
I was going to say, keep reading the article, my dude. It's not so easy reading an article on the live stream, is it?
No, it's not. Did I say it was? Oh, shit.
Infinite! We're going into infinity.
Hashtag portals. Portals.
I find it difficult to read out loud in general.
However, as there's been no official updates since the initial reports following Radcliffe's death, the case has become the subject of numerous conspiracy theories. That is literally what Wikipedia says about it. I'm not going to say I'm trusting Wikipedia, but...
Oh, he also did things on his YouTube channel, like blowing up trees with incendiary rounds, shooting his fans with rubber bullets, and driving around town in a tank armed with a 50 caliber machine gun. I didn't know civilians could have 50 calibers.
Yeah. You just can't have
more tanks.
an active fucking tank, I think, if I remember correct.
Yeah, I had a buddy that went through all the loopholes to get a 50 caliber sniper rifle with a thermal scope.
There's no loophole on that. You just literally have to go, I want a 50 caliber.
Stop this.
That's pretty much it. And have the money to go buy a 50 caliber rifle.
Stop presenting.
Yeah, but sorry, he didn't go through all the loopholes, but he went through all the
hoops to get it.
Yeah, the hoops to get it, and Man, it was so much fun watching those coyotes disappear.
And that's all you have to say. All he saw was a red.
It's a good old mist.
Right? Just a red mist.
Mexicans love killing coyotes.
Oh, God.
It's even a competition every year.
Oh, God. That's funny.
But by the way, dude, if dude guy ever sees this, hi Matt. Yeah.
Sounds like he has some fun.
Oh, it was tons of fun.
Still trying to find. Well, I really want to shoot a Barrett 50 cal. Just at least once. Just once.
Yep.
You want to be
I almost, if it wasn't for a guy running from the cops on a fucking motorcycle and then smashing against the goddamn tree as he was turning, yeah, I probably would have the next year. Actually, it would have been that same year that he did. He owned a Barrett 50 cal. There's actually a video of my dad shooting his Barrett 50 caliber.
So, are you jealous then?
Yes, I am.
I've been able to shoot a Barrett 50 cal.
I do want to shoot one.
The one I shot had a thermal scope too. So
nice.
So fucking fun. Man,
so you want
to do me a favor?
What?
Could you two tweet out this Hangout link?
I don't really go on Twitter anymore. I don't have people.
Enough people follow you, Derpy.
Not enough people. You want to see something funny?
How many followers do you have on Twitter, Derpy?
Oh, I don't know. Guess what's inside here?
Drugs. What is that? Drugs?
All the 5 rounds.
Oh, gun shit. Yeah.
Put your ammo away.
Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty lunchbox with a bunch of ammo in it. Like 300 rounds ago, just ammo. Wait, is it 300? It should be.
Hey, Derby, how many followers do you have on Twitter?
Oh, I don't really share on Twitter. I don't really actively use Twitter, really. Let's see. Twitter. Why is caps locks on? What is going on Twitter? Log in. Sign in. Followers. 25. Just 25.
Really?
Yeah.
How the fuck do I have more followers on Twitter than you?
Because I don't use Twitter. I don't actively use it. I'm literally just scrolling, looking at Anna Hot Hearts and Memory and Natalie Mars and Ella Grant and shit like that.
So you just
Oh,
masturbate.
yeah.
Ella
Natalie
Grant.
Mars. Ella Grant.
I know Jeff isn't gonna wake up for like another 2 hours. I want to get him in here though. I'm trying to get Nick in here right now too.
Hello, Elvira.
I don't see Nick at all. His Discord's down or closed.
Nick's around.
That dragon, GOA,
More than Jeff.
He just never helps me out when I really need it.
It.
And
Black Guy, London, Real.
oh, that was
Gundam.
So one really funny thing that I did on Friday for the pre-show, I sent out a tweet just being like, in about 15 minutes, Billy the Fridge won't be here, but he might retweet this. It's fucking beautiful.
Wanna smash?
I'd fuck Billy.
I was talking about the controller that I have up on my, what is it, this year.
Oof. Yeah.
There you go, Jip. We have another follower.
Fantastic.
Oh, you have
Wait,
a Twitch.
how'd you follow me?
I just looked you up.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, Derpy, link me your Twitter. I'll follow you.
I'm pretty sure you already do. I know I follow you.
The gas mask profile pic, right?
There.
Yeah.
It's not a gas mask, but yeah.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
What in the
No, Dragon X, stalking is when I know that Jeff generally wakes up in about an hour and 15 minutes. That's stalking.
I still don't understand why I follow Kathy.
Who the fuck is Kathy?
That garbage human. Griffin. Kathy the shithead Griffin.
Oh. The girl who held up the...
Yeah. The one that wanted to dox the fucking kids.
The girl who wants to decapitate the president.
Is your about you section? Hey there, I'm a weirder who streams on Twitch. If you like chill streams, then check out my channel.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Nope.
Whatever. I follow the guy anyways.
Oh, that's not you.
Nope.
Why is
This is
the other
me.
name?
Howl of Anubis.
Yeah.
Owl of Anubis. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that other guy.
Nah, I followed him anyways. It's your fault, Derpy. Dragon Axe, you're so nice.
What?
And that's just uh Dragon Axe said that it's not stalking if I know that Jeff wakes up at about 6 a.m. Eastern Pacific Standard Time. Ignition.
Somebody has followed you.
Yeah.
Crotch Cricket has just
But yeah,
followed
Derpy,
What?
I was already following you on Twitter.
Exactly. I know I follow you.
Yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, why don't you ever fucking join the live? Why aren't you ever there for the live show? The pre-show.
What live show?
I do a live show every fucking Friday, you piece of shit.
Because I'm probably working.
No.
What time is it?
4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What time do you think that I at least get in the shower on
7:30 is the
Friday?
time of the actual show.
Huh?
Well, 7:30 my time at least.
I literally work at 5, so I'm getting in the shower by like 4:30 to get out.
Listen to us while you're in the shower, you piece of shit.
Who said I didn't? And it got super quiet. Yeah.
I never see
This
you in the
goes
chat,
for
so I never
Saints
know if you
too.
watch. I've been starting off each show for the past like month, telling my mom not to listen because we're going to talk about rape or something. So far, it's been working. I called her earlier today, or technically yesterday. Called her, and she was like, "Yeah, I keep hearing you warning me not to listen to your show because you're going to talk about something I'm going to disagree with," and so I stopped listening.
What's wrong with disagreeing with your mother?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's funny that she actually listens to my disclaimer that I do at the beginning of the show.
Yes, that is funny.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't talk about anything that she would have disagreements with.
I argue with my mother all the time.
Geez, that's cool.
Well, my mom's a young Earth creationist, so we have our issues.
Oh, that would drive me crazy.
Did you say that would drive you crazy?
Yeah. Having a religious parent. Well, I guess I wouldn't know what it's like. I can't say.
It's okay. I just want her to stop being a young Earth creationist. And then they'll.
You should take her to your
Accept the old Earth
museum.
No, she won't accept it.
By the community, for the community. Oh, God.
Take a trip to LA. Go to the Science Center.
Twitch thoughts.
Yeah, no, my mom, I can sit and explain to her all of the scientific facts as much as I want.
Or just show her a fossil.
And she'll no, fossils were created after the big flood, so. I know her position so well that I can argue for it. Okay, let's put it that way. Yeah, you can argue against the young Earth.
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, come on. You're not even going to try?
No. I don't care, no. I just rather say fuck off and walk away. I'm not that invested.
Ah, damn it.
Tweet at Ben Shapiro. Maybe he's up. You can argue with him.
No, Ben Shapiro's not a young Earth creation.
Say something anti-Semitic to him. Get him to respond.
Oh God! Look at this fucking. Look at this dress.
I know he's still observing Sabbath. Like
this dress is so fucking ugly. Why? Why would you wear that? Ew. Huh?
Get your porn off the screen.
She looks like a fucking couch.
I don't like the leggings she's wearing, but overall, I think that dress is kind of cute and fits her.
She looks like a fucking couch.
You look like a fucking couch.
I know I do. I almost want to comment. It's like that. Did you take it off of like a 90s fucking couch? What the fuck?
Russian ladies?
That would be like 70s or 80s. Be fair.
That would work. Yes, okay. What the fuck?
Here, hold on. I'm gonna drop this link in the link for this hangout in a couple Flat Earth Discords.
What Discord? No, don't bring those idiots in here.
I gotta spice this up, dude.
You want to torture me? Fine, I'll drop it in the Daily Wire Discord.
Ooh, do that. Yeah, that's fine. Share it around. We're all agreeing too much. That's the problem that I have.
Oh, shit. Wrong link.
I can disagree with you if you want.
Welcome back.
I was just making someone some lunch. One of the kids. Anyway, sorry.
Inahata was making sushi 10 hours ago? You fucking butt munch. Anna, why? Why you have to do this? Why? It's ma'am.
It's
That's ma'am.
man. Ooh. I see it.
Wait, what?
I'm dropping links fucking everywhere, dude.
That's some great shit. The bitch of archery. I really want to stab this guy, but he's way over there. The fuck?
I'm a member of a Discord server called Evolution is a Lie.
Oh God, why?
Why?
What's in there? So, this.
Like, it makes sense to argue with political people of your opposite. Why would you argue with anti-science people? It doesn't make any sense.
They're not anti-science. They just don't accept what science has put forth.
So they're anti-science.
No, they just don't accept what science has put forth.
Same thing.
Nah, different words.
Or do they have their own science? Christian
Yeah,
science.
they totally have their own science.
Okay.
No, it's flat Earth, my dude. The Earth is only 6,000 years old, my dude.
We all know that the Earth is flat.
All right.
No. It's more like a donut, actually. Yeah. Donut Earth.
I wish I could eat the Earth. That'd be awesome. I guess no one wants to join. What the hell?
Jables just poof.
This is his hangout, and he left.
Right?
So we can say anything.
We just hijacked the.
Okay, how do we get Jables' fucking YouTube channel taken down? Who's got good porn? Who's got?
Nigga.
Oh, Jables is back.
Damn.
Jables, how'd you leave your own video call?
Right?
Your own hangout.
I was being. Yeah.
Don't be a beep, Jables.
Hey, sorry about that. My internet fucked up.
Good. No, the burp's like spam.
Stream, but
I guess they're worried about joining a foreign hangout they don't recognize.
who's worried about joining a foreign hangout? What are you talking?
Everyone. And I kind of have a reputation in that Discord.
Or it could be that it's only like 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, there's people online there right now.
Well, I mean,
Someone's
that's
in
only in
their
America.
voice chat there. He's the only one in the voice chat.
In the UK, it's nearly 1 PM. So yeah, if there's any British members of that Discord, yeah, should be fine.
Yeah.
Get some of your buddies in here then.
I don't know if you want my buddies in here. They'll try and get you with.
We can talk about Brexit.
Diabetes.
Talk about how horrible the European Union is.
Oh, the European Union sucks. The thing is, the media is keeping what's happening in France hidden. France, it's nuts. Not amount of shootings right now.
Wait a second, Devil, how is the media keeping what's happening in France hidden? Because I constantly see all sorts of shit how France is going through a new revolution.
I didn't. You broke up a lot, mate. Then could you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
I said, how is the media keeping what's going on in France hidden? Because I am constantly
in Europe. In
how
Europe.
France is going through a new revolution.
In European media.
British media.
in European media across Europe, they're keeping this on the down low. But maybe not so much in neighboring countries because it's actually crossing borders. You've got a lot of government, lot of media groups, kind of not showing anything. I have not seen a single thing about the French protests on British news for a very long time. All I've heard is, oh, it's winding down. It's not happening. It's slowly dying down. It's not doing anything now. But when you actually look online, you'll find massive videos of just like protests, massive protests. The media in Europe work with the establishment a lot these days, at least, and they're all very much pro-EU. A lot of these protests are seen as anti-EU. You're seeing some of these protests spread into parts of Belgium, Italy, probably a bit of Spain as well, probably. I'm not too sure because they're keeping a tight lid on it over here. So obviously, it's really up in the air. France has taken, from what I've seen online, France is taking a very heavy hand with the yellow vest protesters. A very heavy hand. I mean, people being shot in the back of the head. Yeah. Of course, that bullet didn't hit directly in the back of the head. It kind of scraped him. But it hit his head.
Yeah. You're being a little hyperbolic there, my dude.
No, it did. He was shot. There was
supposedly I did actually hear something.
Yeah, on purpose.
On that.
I've seen the video of it happen.
Do you happen to know where I can find that video? Because I want to actually watch that one.
I can look for it for you.
I'm the crazy motherfucker that will actually watch the shit like death. And
no, he didn't die. He didn't die. The bullet grazed him.
I've seen a few too many beheading videos.
Oh no, I've seen a few beheading videos as well. It's pretty hard.
I've seen all of it. Like I said, I've seen people walk in front of a train. I've seen people have their head cut off, shoot themselves in the head. If not, having somebody shoot somebody in the face. To like all of them. I'm like, man.
I think a more concerning issue is the British border with Ireland.
No, Ireland's not going to put in place a hard border. The UK can't because of prior treaties and such. If the UK government tried to put a hard border in place, the current government would be absolutely fucked. No one wants a hard border there, either Ireland or us. It would cause the downfall of that government.
Of the
I'm okay.
What the fuck, Derpy?
What the hell?
Don't die on us.
So
no, it's Ireland won't put in place a hard border. It's already been suggested that Ireland won't have a hard border, but Ireland won't. The border will be at Calais. It will be with the border of Europe. So there'll be free movement of goods between the UK and Italy and Ireland.
Which is in France.
But the goods that go from the UK and Ireland into Europe would be checked instead. So that would essentially allow us to get around the hard border issue. They'd move the border to France. So yeah, all items going into Europe would be checked, but in the end, it would remove the hard border issue. It's a very complicated thing that's going on right now. I can tell you this. If the government goes against the referendum, there will be riots in the streets. Us Brits are well known for riots. We do enjoy a good riot, but we don't do them often. Too often, at least.
Well, yeah.
If this happens,
Brits are known for riots, and they're really well known for the best riot of all time, which was the Revolutionary War.
yeah. But
that created this beautiful country of mine.
I don't know. But anyway, I could see the current government being dissolved by the Queen. Because that's the thing, if they go against the referendum, that's a mass number of people that will probably riot. And I'll be there as well. I'll be in London. I'll be there. Whether I'll be rioting or not, I won't say. I'll be there. And I tell you right now, if that happens and it gets bad enough, the Queen, she does have power, she can go into Parliament and dissolve it and say, I'm calling a new election. She can remove the government and call a new election if she wants to. She still has that power. She just never used it. But she can. I believe she will.
What kind of precedent would that say? Would that set?
Oh, it's been done a few times in history. It's been done, not in the UK, it's been done... it's perfectly acceptable.
I don't know how I feel about
it. It hasn't been done in the UK. It was done in the US.
Oh, no, it's been done in the UK. It's been done in the UK.
Can you hear me? Yeah, you can. Okay.
Not by the Queen. Not by the current Queen, but have been done in the UK before.
I don't think I like the idea of one person, a literal monarch, going to a parliament and dissolving it.
What that would do she would dissolve it, but then new elections would happen.
The bitch fucking owns that land.
Yeah, she can do what she wants. You know, I don't think the Queen is very hesitant on her use of power. I believe if they go,
and
the government
by the way, Derpy, don't call the Queen a bitch.
Yeah, that kind of
she's a cunt.
Oi.
There's a reason.
Listen here, you cunt. Listen here, you cunt.
She's not our queen. We can call her what we want.
I will commit a
free
hate
speech.
Crime. I will commit a hate crime on you.
Hey, that's your problem.
Yeah, devil. # free speech. I can call your queen whatever the fuck I want to.
Yeah, the list of stains is based
this
in the
piece of paper right here tells you we told the Queen to go fuck herself.
Is that the Declaration of Independence?
This is actually my family crest.
Oh, okay.
That's the paper for my family crest.
I don't think Americans have crests.
We do.
We don't have noble families here.
No, that's the point I'm trying to get. We left you guys and said, go fuck yourself.
We don't want you back. You can stay. You can go. We don't want you back. I think we didn't even fucking try that hard to keep you.
Yeah. Devil, we fought an entire war just to be able to call your queen a cunt.
Honestly, if the Empire wasn't having trouble in India at the same time, we probably would have lost.
Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful world that'd be. That'd be so beautiful.
We also would have lost if we didn't get help from France.
Yeah.
Sure.
But that would be. What if we had a president that campaigned off a slogan, "Make America Britain Again"?
Oh God! I think there would be plenty of people that would be like, "Yeah, let's do that."
And he promised to go petition the British government to let us back in to the empire. Like, hey, we made a mistake. Take us back.
Crab,
I'd rather be the head.
Crab, do you want me to commit self-sleep forever? Because this is how you make me commit self-sleep forever.
Right.
Commit what?
Self-sleep
forever.
Suicide.
Self-sleep forever.
Self-sleep forever.
So suicide.
Thanks for getting me demonetized from YouTube by saying suicide.
You've received tons of fucking million times.
Suicide is painless.
Everyone we get demonetized. Get over it.
But, Jables, you don't have a hope in
You
hell.
don't get enough views for demonetization anyway.
What are you talking about? We're about to be monetized. Fuck you guys.
How many views do you get? Like 10?
He's getting 4 right now.
No, not 10. Our average video gets between 20 to 30 views. Thank you very much.
All right.
You showed him, Jables. You showed him.
You guys are getting more views than I am? Fuck you, fucking cunts. Fuck you.
One of my videos is more views than
I
that.
am? No, you're not.
I should actually check that now that I think about that. I should check my videos. Let's see.
Yeah, let's all check our videos to compare.
I'm checking
Yeah.
Let's see. Library?
It's
Yeah.
what's this?
Well,
I'm on the wrong
just
channel.
go to my
What the fuck?
videos.
400 views.
You
Yeah. Yeah,
My-
crap.
my-
You don't have a channel. Devil King, you don't have a channel
I
either.
do. I do.
I do.
I do. I'll tell you that.
And you have overall views of what, like 50?
Where are you? Nah.
Overall views. 400.
I can't really say anything. I only have 6 views and 7 views.
Where's my fucking
406
channel? Damn it!
466 subscribers. Where's the total view count? 60,000
Wait,
views.
Devil, how do you have over 400 subscribers? What the fuck?
Gaming
246,
videos.
289. That's okay. Here's my.
Gaming videos.
I forget what this video is about. this is my
together,
viewed video.
I'm putting together a gaming video for Resident Evil.
I feel really incompetent right now.
You know, to be fair, I have been doing it a bit longer than you. The channel. Since
It was a response to TYT back when I was a lefty.
Since before the Saints. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, since before you started your channel, so yeah. Don't feel too bad, my friend.
Devil, you need to fucking retweet whenever I go live on Fridays. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, maybe I will do.
That's like Liviana having like 1,500 Twitter followers, but 0 YouTube followers.
Oh, Jesus. Does she? I feel bad. Back it up.
I don't know. I have to do her YouTube channel.
She's probably somewhere screaming at you, just like, you fucking piss. Oh, you fucking. She probably wants to kill you right now.
She has 160 YouTube subscribers. However, though, she has let me look up her Twitter. She has 1,156 followers on Twitter.
Let me check both my Twitters.
E.T. Phone Home.
Both your Twitters? Is that what you said?
I have normal Twitter for myself, and then there's the channel one.
And then
Oh my god.
only
I
only
have
only
Blair
43
White's
followers on Twitter.
latest video.
Oh yeah, I saw. I was
Shit.
watching that too. That's why I had the weird ass fucking look on my face. Like, what the fuck? She's not.
Yeah, I have 166 followers on Twitter. And
It's a
then
joke. It's
on
gotta be
this
a joke.
channel that
Yep, it's a joke.
on this channel we're broadcasting on right now. There's 172 subscribers.
She's being sarcastic. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Okay.
Who's being sarcastic
Okay.
about what?
Gotta cover the hair.
I'll watch that later.
Gotta.
She was
cover
cute
the
with
hair.
that pink hair, though.
Right? I was like, okay, Blair. Okay, Blair.
Wait. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I'm talking about Blair White.
What about her?
No,
She has
her
a new
latest
video.
The title was totally clickbait, which is sort of typical video title.
Her videos over the last month, over the last like 6 months, have been clickbait.
Right. But she
What's
looked
new?
cute with pink hair.
Wait, she has pink hair?
She was on a wig, yeah. The title of the video was "I'm an SJW," and she had a pink wig on.
You're making me look at this. I hope you know that, right?
Is it a bad thing? Blair White's hot. Nope. Are you Muslim now? What are you doing?
I'm not a Muslim.
Only the women get to wear scarves.
I'm Lindsay Lohan.
What?
I'm Lindsay Lohan.
Whoa, holy shit.
What?
Kent Hovind's going to be on Non Sequitur show tonight.
I'm Lindsay Lohan. You don't get the joke. I'm Lindsay Lohan.
Who gives a fuck about Lindsay Lohan? What is this, 2007?
Oh, it's
Lindsay
2009.
Lindsay Lohan went to Muslim.
She became Muslim?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the joke. That's why you were like, did you just become Muslim? And I'm like, I'm Lindsay Lohan.
Why is that funny?
Huh?
Why is that funny?
Because he's high.
I don't care what Lindsay Lohan does. She can do whatever she wants.
Why am I not seeing Blair White's new video on my sub feed?
Because she blocked you.
Because YouTube. YouTube doesn't like you.
Blair White, truth. I'm an SJW.
Yeah, there it is.
Motherfucker.
She's not, but she's talking about her Instagram or whatever.
Between this and her I'm detransitioning video, fucking garbage. So I'm gonna vent about Blair White for a little bit, if this is the fucking case. Blair White has nothing interesting to say. She's not an interesting person. She only got her fame because she is trans, and she was able to get a conservative base that would support her for being trans, whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. She's boring. She's garbage. She has nothing original to say.
Mic drop.
I'm sure she's a nice person, though.
Simpson son of Bim.
She was single.
Yeah. On a personal level, I have nothing against her. It's just her channel is garbage.
You're garbage.
You think she was capitalizing off the red pill craze?
No, I don't think she was necessarily capitalizing off the red pill craze. I think she was capitalizing off of her being trans and using that and promoting herself as a trans person that is also a conservative, so that a bunch of conservative people could say that they aren't bigots because they support this one trans person.
Well, that was a brilliant move, strategically speaking.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't disrespect the hustle. I just think her channel is garbage.
But without Blair White, we wouldn't have gotten the clusterfuck that was the Blair White Candace Owens interview.
Oh, god damn, don't even fucking get me started on fucking Candace Owens. That fucking cunt. I'm going to start a legitimate doxing website so that we can dox fucking people that are under, so that we can start fucking doxing children. And let's start doing that. Oh, I was wrong. Hey, hashtag I'm a conservative now. Brr, 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 brr. Look at my pussy and my black skin. Fuck off. No. Fuck Candace Owens.
No. I wasn't bringing her up as a topic of discussion. I was just bringing up both their appearance on Room Report. Because that was hilarious.
Yeah.
They totally took over the Rubin show with their cat fight.
Hashtag Candace Owens just yelling, "You're a man." And then fucking Blair White yelling, "You're a black woman." Super fucking interesting. That shit was terrible. It was a screaming match between two fucking retards that don't even know how to have a proper conversation. And then it's just Dave Rubin in the background going, guys. No.
It's
guys.
It's ma'am.
Guys. Yeah. No, it's fucking garbage.
It's ma'am.
Quit being a bigot. Fuck off.
Hey, I will tell you your future.
No, you won't.
I'm now Indonesian.
No, it don't exist. It's just kind of
yeah. So I mean, do you have anything else to say about the Blair White Candace Owens on Dave Rubin fucking garbage?
That was when I started to turn away from the Rubin Report. Before that, I loved the show. After that, I was like, "Come on, Rubin, show some respect for yourself."
I unsubscribed after the I agree with that cartoon came out from Freedom Tunes.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I'm still subscribed to him.
I unsubbed from Dave Rubin. He doesn't.
I doesn't show more respect for him.
He doesn't facilitate true conversation. He disagrees with everybody, and I don't like that.
He disagreed with Ben Shapiro a few times on the issue of abortion.
Yeah, and he also disagreed with Ben Shapiro when he asked Ben Shapiro whether or not Ben would show up to sort of party that he held celebrating his anniversary for his marriage, and Ben said, "No, I won't do that." And then he gave a little bit of pushback, and then he just fucking cowed down, legs, and ended up agreeing with Ben Shapiro. Oh, okay, I guess you won't show up on principles, but that's somebody that he calls a friend and somebody that he props up constantly. Ben Shapiro's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
He has some good ideas, I'm not going to deny that. But he's a homophobic bigot.
Mm. I think the proper word is a stooge. He's a right-wing stooge.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But I still like him. Because I admire his speech.
I like this because he's very well calculated and pointed in his views and everything.
Oh my God!
I don't like him on his. I don't like him for his social issues. I like him on his political issues, but I don't like him for his social issues.
Kyle Kulinski is the left-wing Ben Shapiro. Yeah. Because he's kind of fast talking like he is.
Can't disagree with you on that one. Can't disagree with you on that one. I don't watch too much Kyle Clinton. From what I have seen, I can't say you're wrong.
We need to tweet those guys and get them together. Tell Ben.
Actually,
not to back out
I would love to see a Kyle Clancy Ben Shapiro debate. That'd be fucking hilarious. Two really short people that talk way too fucking fast, just sort of talking at each other, just talking real fast like this, and just talking at each other like this, and then they're constantly debating, and they're constantly have all their different ideas that they're sharing back and forth with each other. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious. I'd love to get them in a room together to have a debate.
Moderating.
Because neither of them are technically wrong with a lot of the political issues that they're talking about. They just have different on how to go about things.
Well, Ben just chooses not to bring up certain stuff.
Kyle also chooses not to bring up certain stuff.
Kyle seems a lot more honest.
He seems a lot more honest because he's more personable, but I wouldn't say that he is more honest. Disagreement with me on that. It's crap. Do you have something to say?
No.
Devil's been in and out. But would you disagree that Kyle seems more personable, but I wouldn't classify him as
I have no idea.
Being more honest.
I don't really know. I'd have to meet them in person.
Yeah.
Which I would love to do.
Well, I mean, you're the one that said that Kyle was more honest to begin with.
Well,
so.
just from his show. Shapiro's show seems more scripted, while Kyle seems more off the cuff. Just from how they speak.
I think Ben Shapiro works really hard on being very direct and straightforward, and he tries really hard for the things that he says to not be taken out of context.
I remember I wrote, there was an article about that, his whole show recently. Where was it?
Yeah, share that shit.
Oh, god damn it.
But I also think Kyle does the same shit. He's just a lot more free flowing.
That'd be fair, that was it.
Oh, wow.
This article is all about Jeremy Boring, the producer of Daily Wire. And
where do you post that
basically he wanted to he comes from Hollywood. He's an old filmmaker, and he wanted to make a show surrounding Ben Shapiro's, like, what's it called? So he wanted to craft a show around his I guess his
comeuppance,
his photogenic nature. God damn it!
His what nature?
The fact that Shapiro is so photogenic. There's a word for it. He wanted to make a show just around that to specifically attract young people. So he wanted
Well, his sister is even more photogenic, if you know what I mean.
Ho ho ho!
Ooh. Let me make you famous. How Hollywood invented Ben.
It's about the origins of the Daily Wire. I guess that's the easiest way to say it.
All right.
Origins of the Daily Wire. Why Jeremy Boring wanted to make the show.
Yeah.
He saw potential in Ben Shapiro as a rising star, so he made a show all about him.
Oh shit! Scroll down too far.
And there's a part of the article where he's talking where he says that they put a lot of effort into making the show appear perfect. And I thought it was kind of weird because it made me think, hey, maybe is everything on the show that scripted? Like maybe it's not as honest as I thought as I initially thought it was. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way. The article gives the impression that the whole Daily Wire is more staged than
than
the average newspaper. Like it's more theater than news.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I do have to be a little skeptical because it is Vanity Fair. I know, saying it's just because it's Vanity Fair. It's because any occasion, whether it be Fox News, Vanity Fair, Daily World News, Daily Wire, anything like that, I'm always skeptical about. So that then they're mainstream, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I barely read them at all. I can't remember the last time I read a Vanity Fair article.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to scroll up on this. Running this stream is slowing down my laptop a lot, so give me. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go have a smoke.
Okay.
Entertain the chat that's not actually there.
All right.
Sure.
Hey, Chad. Chad.
Yeah, chat. Recommend pornos for us. Recommend the most disgusting porn you can. And we'll play it.
I really absolutely hate the fact.
Don't do that. I got banned from Twitter for a bit because.
For what? What? I really hate the fact that they gave up. I really fucking hated Mass Effect Andromeda, but at the same time, when they hinted to fucking the Korean arc, I was like, you motherfuckers, you better make this shit, man. You better make this DLC. No, it's a fucking book. Like, Mass Effect fans, we're like, oh, Korean arc.
There was a lot of problems with Mass Effect Andromeda. In parts, the voice acting was terrible.
I can get around that.
Well,
I can get around the politically correct bullshit. I can get around that.
Yeah.
The fact that they gave up on that game so fucking quickly.
Dude,
I can't really hear you.
I never played Mass Effect.
You're
I
roboting
love
Jables. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mass Effect. What I'd like to see, have either of you two played Resident Evil 2, the remake?
No.
Nope.
But
I wasn't a fan of Resident Evil games.
But you know what the remake is, right? It's a complete remake. But, you know, it's still the original game.
Yeah.
With modern stuff. What I'm thinking is, remake the first 3 games, right? With modern graphics and such. But still the old game. So it's basically the old game. It's just modern graphics and such, you know. A bit of improvements to the combat system. Because, you know what? The combat system in Andromeda was actually really good.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, I played Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, I was like, bro, it was on sale. I bought it. I played it. I'm like, storyline was kind of meh. But I was like, it still was kind of fun in a way.
Yeah, it had its good bits.
Yeah.
I just...
That's why I was like, you could just make the fucking DLC. Just do it.
It could have been fixed. That's the thing. They stopped fixing it. Right?
Exactly.
In the beginning, they were doing updates.
The multiplayer was actually pretty damn fun, too.
I wasn't a fan of my player part, and I haven't really played Mass Effect multiplayer, but if they kept on fixing it with updates,
I played it from 2 to Andromeda, so
they would have, done a lot of. They would have fixed a lot.
3 to Andromeda, because 2 didn't have online.
If they'd kept on fixing it, they could have fixed a lot of problems, right? I would say redo some of the voice acting. A lot of the voice acting was okay, but then you'd get to "I'm sorry, my face is tired." It's like, no.
The thing is, I understood why she said it. I think it's absolutely stupid. But I if you really pay attention to her character, it made sense why.
Nah, it didn't make it was just gibberish. At least to me it was. Yeah, come on, dude. Who would say, "I'm sorry, my face is tired"?
I understand that.
My face is tired, man.
There's a reason why she is like that. She said that, and I can't remember it right now. But I saw it and was like, this is a whole bunch of nothing. I understood why she said it. When I got to that part, which is like
even if you
5 minutes in,
even if you understand why she did it, it was still stupid. It took you out the moment at the time. I think that should be removed. Replace something else. She said something else with and the way she said it was like really bad voice acting. So redo that with a different line.
And they fixed quite a bit after first.
Why say my face is tired? You just easily say I'm tired, and everyone knows what you're talking about.
Well, I'm exhausted. We're working so hard at keeping this place together, keeping this place from collapsing. essentially. It's just
because she's head of the second Citadel or whatever the fuck it is.
No, she was head of colonial relations or whatever.
Yeah, she's on basically the second Citadel, and she's whatever.
Yeah, so
I'm having issues because I'm like, I want to do the whole thing, replay all of it, 100%, every single part of every single game on Twitch. I'm having a problem. Do I want to play Andromeda last or in between 3?
Well, it takes place. It takes place hundreds of years after. So do it after.
Technically, it actually takes place around the same time as 3, and a little bit later.
Part of it does.
Yeah.
Only a very small amount of it takes place before. Yeah. That's the thing. None of the game takes place before. It's just the cutscenes that do. Them leaving. That's it.
I would tell you to if you have the money, buy all fucking 4 for very fucking cheap. Buy all the DLCs. They now have a bundle for all the goddamn DLCs for 2 and 3. So
what I'd do is I want them to remake the first 3 games, complete remakes, but with the original story and all that. Just modern graphics, combat from Andromeda and all that. A few fixes here and there.
The fucking gunplay in 1 is atrocious.
and fix the Mako. Fucking hell. Dude, that thing goes against...
Oh my god, the fucking Mako is fucking garbage. That motherfucker's like...
that thing just went all over the fucking place. It was fucking nuts.
That shit was literally, imagine you sitting in the fucking Mako going around these goddamn hills and shit. Just like, fuck, man, goddamn. It's like, goddamn, man. That shit flipped all the time. That shit just bad. It was just bad.
Yeah, but you know what? Bring back combat from Andromeda, fix the Mako, do everything else with that remake, and you know what? I'd buy each game full price, though they'd have to include the DLC.
Oh yeah, that was one thing that I was like.
So
really,
each remake would include the DLC like integrated into the game.
I was expecting. I
$50
was expecting the trilogy pack that came with all 3 was going to come with all the DLCs for at least 2. No, it did not. And seriously, that's the way that I have them.
Just disgusting.